Hey, I'm Tonya, and one of the verses that I really like is James 1:2, which says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds." And God tells us when, not if. And so some of the trials that I have faced throughout my life are my parents divorced when I was 16. My first sexual experience was a date rape. And then that followed after that was I abused alcohol. I made very poor decisions in my late teens and early 20s. And then after all of that, in 1999, I was 28 and I was involved in a serious car wreck. And they wanted to amputate my leg from the knee down. And so in order to not do that, I endured 13 surgeries, was in the hospital for months and lots of rehab. But I have my right leg and it's scarred and I walk with a limp sometimes. But God has shown me through all of that, my past mistakes and my present circumstances, that they don't define me. I was a believer throughout all of those things that have happened to me in my life, but I didn't know God on a personal level. But through my wreck and through the birth of both of my children, God became very personal to me. I saw God work miracles. He put doctors and people and evident signs in my path to know that He was both with me and that He was the one that was in control of my life. I certainly didn't see that at the time in a lot of those circumstances, but as I look back, God was writing a story in my life that is so much bigger than any of my past and than anything I have been through throughout my life. I see now how personal He is and how He uses everything. Nothing is wasted with God. He will leverage both your deepest pain and your darkest circumstances. And since it says when and not if, I know that more trials in this life will come, and I just pray when those things happen that I can magnify His glory, I can grow closer to Him, and just as James 1:2 says, I really hope that I can count it all joy